The earth is the mother of all life, carrying the hope of every living being. Upon this land, each creature has spirit, every form holds beauty. To be watched over by the land is to be treated with an equal kindness, finding wonder and sharing it with others.
我想去北京师范大学嘛。
The people of this land flourish. They are nourished by its gift of life. They weather its storms. They are bound together in a shared destiny.
Адам түсінкерді соны тоқтамай қойдың үрімшіге қайтам деп.
Айтты да өткізем балаларды сағынады екем. Енді айтты келмесем қайтып болады. Ес құлтты отырса қайтып болады. Мен өлмесем.
Болды.
To Anipa's family, home is wherever their mother is. After a month in hospital, the 86-year-old braved the 7-hour journey back to Qinghe County in Altai. She was determined to be home in time to share a celebratory meal with her children.
Maya örümce kuşkaç deydi gayı, kırıp koptu. Maya sayraydı gayı, kuşkaç bak örümce kuşkaç yok.
Кішкене кезімізде айтып, мен бес білгенде тоқырлап, қарғағы дасқа отырып ап тақылдар жүгіреді.
Дас отырып отырады.
Вәлі ұйықтап қалады оның ішінде.
Тонақ ұйықтайды бір
Ұйықтайды. Қалай қызық болды ғой.
With Korban festival approaching, Anipa wants all her children home for a reunion. From the 1960s through the 1980s, she and her husband, Abibao, raised 19 children. 10 of them adopted from families with different ethnic backgrounds: Han, Hui, Uyghur, and Kazakh. Over time, their family has blossomed into 4 generations of more than 200 people. Their family chat group is called The Big House, a name that simply refers to their parents' home. The youngest son goes down the list, asking his siblings when they will return for the festival. Though frail, Anipa insists on visiting her son Wang Zuolin. Now in his 60s, he is still the child she frets over most, especially when it comes to food.
就担心哥哥那个有的时候挨饿呀。
Шебудің тәсір қалдырған жер осы есіктен аттап көрген жоқ. Ана ағдалардан келсе маған келеді. Содан кейін мен разымын оған. Бірақ осы үйден жүрегім бөлген жоқ. Осы өте жақсы болды. Жақсы ма? Жақсы жаттың ба?
妈妈好。
Sonra doğurtanda kan basımını desteklediniz mi? Yok.
Тексерді. Ана шөтаңды мен өзім тамақпен сеппін. Шөтаң бар екен. Енді иығымда көрім, иығымнан да қорқып.
Yılınızda kötülük götürüyor biraz.
Мен ойлайым сенде. Күрдеңе чарчайма, қарнашыма деп ойлайым, чама жоқ қазір. Бұрынғы уақыт болса нан жанба көп бермеймін мен сендерге ме.
To Wang Zuolin, his mother has always been a maker of miracles.
Ulan yani loğunun gülü.
我最困难的时候呢，老王王呢组织我们这子民们凑起来了3500块钱。虽然我们一个大家庭，但是家庭也很贫穷，也很苦。这个3500块钱，人人都是历经苦劳才收出来的。
With this money, Wang Zuolin went from driving a taxi to running a restaurant. It not only put food on his own family's table, but also provided work for a dozen other people.
最关键是心一致，一个家庭就会很圆满。Ayağlarına sağındım koy özünde Kuncu vaxtay cillivim var ömürge
At 19, Anipa lost both parents. Together with her husband, she shouldered the burden of raising 6 younger siblings. Having lived a life of hardship without the protection of her parents, she wanted to care for children in similar situations. Her daughter, Wang Shuying, married and living in distant Beitun, is a great cook. She's returned to the big house a few days early this year to help her mother prepare for the festival.
味道咋样，妈妈？
好吃的很不
好吃吗？好吃多吃点嘛。那时候8岁上来的嘛。
哎，
妈妈那时候你也抓我们也挺辛苦的，真的。我记得到那个龙口你去挣钱，冬天洗羊肚子，妈妈，哎，你真是，你现在早了一身病，腿也疼。妈妈，你真辛苦了，妈妈。
Rahmet, rahmet balam, rahmet. Sen de bağımsızlık hazır. Hazır жақсы olduk.
For every festive occasion, Wang Shuying scrubs this large iron pan until it shines. No family gathering has been complete without it for over a decade. This is their reunion pot.
1.2米的锅，我妈妈一擀面就擀4张面，她擀一擀就腰疼，擀擀腰疼，我就默默的在那看着我妈妈，哎呦，妈妈太可怜了，累的哟。反正够不够不管，带客人来也给吃。我们遇到这个妈妈，我们也挺高兴的，真的，团团圆圆多好。你看，
真的。
好不好看，妈妈？
Rahmet, 好看，好看。
看妈妈漂亮不漂亮？
想起小时候啊。
As the festival draws near, Anipa keeps revising the reunion dinner menu in her mind. One daughter has a weak stomach, a grandson craves sweets, and those who work away from home long for the bağırsak of their childhood. Every preference, every memory, Anipa holds close to her heart.
猪肉是关键，过节大家吃不好，妈妈会记1年的。
三十啥的咋样？
要睡的。
我啥个来？有啥的好？别吃。
好吃，高兴高兴。哎，aman özlerin aman be.
Anipa's phone rings endlessly with greetings and blessings. Each child longs to return, like a herd finding its way home in the gentle light of dusk.
Nilüfer, aybarnap kelime depti aytdi.
Bo'pti, bo'pti.
Mana Zumrat sirtqa ketdim kela olmayman debdi.
Bo'pti.
Ibodat aylam. Sizga bir chufuda nima beribdi. Chufumu, shunday.
After a life of hard work, Anipa now spends most of her time on the sofa with her precious memories.
原来这个房子嘛人多得很，娃娃嘛那个说人嘛这样做，亮红红的，妈的来了，亲戚们来了，高兴高兴。
In the quiet of the big house, the children return from all directions. This is the joy of kinship, a family flourishing together in harmony. This home is sustained by a wonderful mother on a hopeful and nurturing land.
这次模拟考试成绩，大家看一下啊。
大家都这么高啊，这次。就是120。哦，赵健，你535。今天已经投下第18。现在后面有点人，现在去读题，在等他。看不到。我连我名字都忘了。
大家都像苏老师说的那样，成绩都在上升，只有我一次比一次低，倒数。
你这是想跟我聊天了，还是啥意思啊？啊？
聊吧，我感觉上不下去课。
上我们家去课？就因为那会儿看了一下成绩呗。咱不是上课也经常给大家说嘛，不要关注分数。你前几次也有考得非常好的时候，起起伏伏很正常嘛。调整自己的情绪。其实高考考到最后是考的一种情绪和心态。情绪心态好，就能够正常甚至超常发挥。
Su Suohui's words gave Salihad the strength to try again.
他当时说，现在的成绩并不代表一切，高考的目的并不只是为了考一个大学，和你现在的努力会对你以后的人生会产生一个重要的影响。这话像是点醒了我吧，所以我会再重新站起来，再重新爬起来的。
Caller number 23. Middle school is the first in Xinjiang to be fully staffed by an education team from Hebei province under China's Pairing Assistance Program. All 56 staff members, the principal, management team, and teachers were carefully selected. The initiative reflects the country's efforts to balance educational resources across the nation. Su Suohui holds 3 positions: head of the Grade 12 Teaching and Research Office, head teacher of Class 1, and geography teacher. His routine mirrors that of his students, arriving at 7:50 a.m. and leaving at 12:30 a.m. day after day, no exceptions.
我们始终是长在教室的，有学生的地方必须得有老师，所以我在这里就是3年呢，前2年一直在观察了解每一个孩子的潜能思想。到最后这个阶段，这1年的时间嘛，就是努力提升他的成绩。
Benchmarking against the city's top high school, the 60-point gap in average scores has nearly closed. Over the past 3 years, Su Suohui and his students have made steady progress toward their goals. To his students, he is Superman.
我想去的大学就北京师范大学嘛。如果大学真的上到了北京的话，我觉得我真的得去跑过那个800米的那个广场，然后去看一次升国旗。我觉得那800米绝对会是我人生中最棒的那一刻。
喂。孙老师啊。
莫尔爸爸是吧？
啊，对，我是孙莫尔爸爸。孩子，我也挺担心。你看这个时间段能不能让他用您的手机给我回一个电话？
行，那您稍等一下，我现在把他叫出来吧。
This summer, even Superman is being put to the test. 3 years ago, Su Suohui chose to come to Xinjiang just as his daughter began high school back home in Hebei. Separated by 3,000 kilometers, he can do little for her. This year, his daughter will also take on the Gaokao.
现在就是面对咱们这个新疆的学生，因为我天天守着他们，瞅着他们呢，孩子有点什么问题了，能及时发现，能及时解决。对我家孩子这个，我感觉真是有点无能为力。
Though Su Suohui's thoughts are with his daughter, his eyes remain on his more than 40 students. Noticing that Saliha seems upset, he soon learns that her mother has broken her arm. He immediately decides to take her home. Saliha's home is in a township 50 kilometers away. Most of the students' homes are scattered across nearby townships, with the farthest located 200 kilometers away in the mountains. Su Suohui is well accustomed to such home visits. Throughout the past 3 years, he has visited every one of his students' homes.
阿boy， 你怎么来了？手怎么样了？还可以，老师好。
哎呀，没事是吧？哎，好好。
你怎么突然来了？
就是想你了。你好，你好。啊，好嘞。
Saliha and her teacher's sudden arrival brings surprise and joy to the whole family. Soon enough, snacks are laid out on the table.
我们的3顿饭的特色饭这个。
孩子很担心你这个胳膊，现在回家看了看，放心了。啊，
你好好学习就行了，还过1个月就好了。
Reassured that her mother is okay, Saliha feels comforted. The brief reunion has lifted a huge weight off her chest.
感谢你了，老师。从1个多小时跑这地方来。
苏老师他考完了一会儿吗？啊，你们全部这个地方来，我们做个那个烤肉。
啊，行。
做大盘鸡。啊，对。
每次见面，我跟他说：“你不要心里太大的压力，我自己放松，考不上也没事儿。我想让大雁一个样的，看得更多的天，更多的世界，让他看一下。我希望就是这样子。”
With Saliha's worries eased, her father Ubul gets on with making a living. A man of integrity from southern Xinjiang, he has always worked hard to provide for his family.
这段时间，好多家长在家里也是非常忐忑过去。那么咱们看看家长给我们的这个祝福。
无论你考得好与坏，你在我心中开的小棉袄。
我们家的梨花都开了，加油！
我知道你们内心也有紧张，也有期待。我想说的是，这是一场属于你们的征程，是梦想绽放的舞台。
As the big exam approaches, students receive messages from home.
非常感谢父母这18年来的教育。
他都很大年纪了，他还去打工了，然后就是让我多吃点。让我最后结果考得好与坏，他说我永远是他们最懂事、最听话的小棉袄。
你不用和任何人比，你只用做你自己就好。
看到每一个孩子今天的反应，我就像是我的闺女，真是这样。 我就感觉是我闺女对我说的。
The growth of his students, his daughter's distant hopes. A mix of pride and guilt leaves this Superman with conflicted emotions. Su Suohui didn't expect his class to give him such a special gift.
哎呀，这就是我们的战袍了。是啊。好，谢谢大家啊。 那我就当你们背后的高人啊。
Alongside 13.35 million young people nationwide, Saliha is about to sit the first major exam of her life. Her parents have journeyed from the township to support her. Su Suohui proudly wears his gift and wishes his pupils every success. Across Xinjiang's vast lands, children are nurtured by their teachers. The true purpose of education is to realize dreams, opening their eyes to the wider world. In Harbor, her county, summer migration of 3,000 herder households with more than 420,000 animals between them starts with a text message. For herdsman Heinuabek, the big day has finally arrived. By May, Altai's spring pasture has served its purpose for the year. It is time for the herdsman to bid it farewell.
Көктөйлікті шөп қалмады, сиыр қой той алмай, арықтайды. Енді жайлауға бармасақ, келер жылы саулық қойдың төлдеуі қиынға соғады.
Бүгін неме? Аман есен. Көрші-қолмен бірге ілесіп отыруымыз мүмкін енді. Ой, жақсы ғой. Бүгін көрші-қол болса, басқа көмектесетін осы кадр жолдастар.
Heinuabek's wife stays in the county seat, looking after their school-aged granddaughter, while he moves between seasonal pastures with his son and daughter-in-law. Jumabek has loaded the truck early, but his father still chooses to go on horseback. Different generations have different preferences. The large caravan moves toward the summer pasture, stretching far into the distance. Heinuabek's family lives far from the summer pasture. In just 4 days, they must travel a distance of 160 kilometers to reach the Naren summer pasture.
이만 간지 안패 수위工作人员检查一下他们的身体，我们的心肺站准备一些粮呀、水呀。
夏天这样转，冬天动牧场去，夏天在夏牧场，我们一直跟这个牧班干部，一直跟这个老百姓了解情况，了解苦难诉求。牧业干部在应该牧民跟前发现牧民存在的问题，什么发生什么问题能解决的，我们要解决掉。对对，应该在和牧业一块。
The large herds are heading toward the grass livestock balance inspection station. Today, over 100,000 animals will be the first to arrive here, posing a significant challenge for the limited inspection area. Staff members must quickly verify identification, then count the number of cattle and sheep, an important procedure before entering the Naren summer pasture. Only by regulating livestock according to the grass available and maintaining the grass-livestock balance can life continue sustainably. Heinuabek has already arrived at the station with his cattle and sheep.
Мадан кіріп, мына жерге, қойыңызды кіргізіп санатып, ана жерге барып тізімдетіп, Сөнөңгөн ар жагынан чыгып кетесиз.
Migration allows no delay. On this journey, stretching hundreds of kilometers, even a slight hold-up can cause livestock to lose weight, fall ill, or even lose their life. Heinuabek has passed through the inspection station, obtaining a grazing permit. He will now drive his livestock to the summer pasture without any more stops. Unexpected and heavy rain has halted progress at the station. Amid the misty downpour, Jumabek arrives at the pomegranate seed service station. Along the migration route, 56 pomegranate seed service stations ensure safety and the smooth progress of each migration throughout the year. Not only can herdsmen take shelter, they can also enjoy free pilaf, milk tea, and receive support. The rain pours down, yet Heinuabek remains calm, watching over the cattle and sheep in the distance. He knows that no matter the weather, someone is always guarding the migration route, day and night. This is the final hurdle, a steep and perilous slope known by the herdsmen as the ladder to the sky. Beyond this lies the lush and fertile Narren summer pasture. Heinuabek and his herd have not arrived on schedule due to an unexpected and challenging situation. Horses charge. With the inexperienced young herdsman driving livestock, an accident could happen at any moment.
Жылқының артынан ілеспей тұрасыз ана қуаламай. Кіме бітпей тұрасыз ананы оқшаш алдында сергетіп бара жатып бұзауын басып кетті. 刚才那个牛群也是怪到让路了嘛，不是？对对对。那个也可以了，现在好了，我们也放心了嘛，现在。已经到了，下牧场。
Disaster has been averted. Heinuabek appears beneath the mountain. His herd has arrived safely.
黑大哥到这儿了，已经安全了，到达目的地。
Көші-қон барысында біз үшін істеген әрбір жұмыстарыңыз бізге сыйлаған мейір болды. Сіздер үшін ыстық шайымыз әрқашанда дайын.
Heinuabek's home at the summer pasture is located on the border between China and Kazakhstan. Starting with his father, 3 generations of the family have worked together with border defense patrols of the People's Liberation Army to safeguard the area. For over 60 years, they have been part of this land. Today, they will move into a new house, which has been specially built for them, the finest yurt on the grasslands.
мынандай жақсы үлкен кең үйге кіргендеріңе рахмет айтам.
没事，这都是应该的。
The unit helps the family put up a fence around their new home. Over time, faces change at the outpost, but some will always remember this pasture.
好，没问题。谢谢你啊。没事，应该的。军民一家亲。
Before his home is even tidied up, Heinuabek leads horses over to begin teaching 2 new recruits the art of horse handling.
好。Bana diken nerse? Bana çapsın. Bana de болады. Мен мөлшерлейсің бүйтіп. Мынау енді аттың басына келтіру үшін мынандай. Соңғы мынадан екеу жасайсың дөңгелеп тұрып бүйтіп.
Дүзіп атамыз сонда?
Дүзіп атамыз, басқа дүзіп атамыз.
Жоқ, былай қисайтып тұрып.
Оны өзің білесің.
At. Сына баға, я?
Болмады.
Ой, вай.
哎呦弟
啊！这
这样抓着，这样抓着，然后就顺时这样，这样对手，哎，对你不帅也行，不帅也行。你扔的时候你手要正，歪了它就偏了，偏了就踏不上。
哦，漂亮，
漂亮。
没问题。来，马老。
Summer vacation has arrived. Heinuabek's granddaughter, Umatai, who studies in the county seat, has returned to the summer pasture. The vast grassland makes her happy, and the company of the border defensemen make this a place she never wants to leave.
李叔叔呢？
李叔叔回去了，你不知道吗？
啊，我还不知道，今年也没见到他，所以就有点奇怪。
想他了？
还真有点想。去年还觉得今年要来跟他一起玩呢。还记得小时候一起晨跑的时候，跑不动了，他就把我背到肩上，然后一起跑。
那肯定的，那你小时候这么小的时候，李叔叔就把你抱着是吧？这个又给你买糖是吧？买饼干了是不是？没事，你李叔叔走了，还有这么多叔叔是吧？
当兵的叔叔都是从五湖四海过来的。
那你们想不想家呀？
时间久了多多少少会想吧。但是我们的责任和使命就是戍边守防嘛。中国。
Осы шекара жолында 40 неше жыл жүрдім, жалғасты жүремін. Кейінімде отбасым бар, балаларым бар, қоралы қой, сиырларым бар.
问身份证能不能找见？
是就是弄的，看不到
如果他们现在身份证找不见了，我们要赶快办理身份证，赶快弄票，他再走，要不然他待会儿走都走不了。
Wang Yongqiang has worked at the high-speed railway station for many years. Challenging situations are nothing new, but a whole team forgetting their documents is a first.
我问一下，因为他那个好像身份证刚忘到医院了，他现在回去拿去了。
辽宁女老师要带8个残疾孩子。 带着他们来乌鲁木齐康复。
下面刚才咱们那个车站的这个工作人员跟我说，到了2楼的这个角上是重点旅客是
在那儿呢。
哪个？来这几个孩子来陪着走，陪着走，带着往前走。需要我们来协助他们送上车。你4号车厢，你5号车厢，一定要注意安全啊！
晾一台这样子吧，那边放。
走到中光这边走。
身份证已经拿上了吗？大概多长时间能到这个地方？
Just before the train departs, the ID card finally arrives.
一个。
哎呀，你们
6。
011对，011在里面。
The children get on the train safely and settle into their bunks.
没事没事没事，哎呦，你坐着，没事没事没事。
辛苦了。
我觉得，不管是走到哪，真的还是好人多。不管是不是当天我们招募的志愿者，还是这些主动的上前搭把手这样的好人，让我觉得特别欣慰。
Kindness is like a warm ray of gentle sunshine.
全是平房，然后后面是那个菜市场，然后马路是2车道。你看现在马路多宽。
21 years ago, Wang Yongqiang himself was warmed by a ray of sunlight. When his startup failed and he was down on his luck, a Uyghur man selling pilaf kindly fed him for 3 months, free of charge.
后来我搬走了，再回来找大哥时呢，那个地方拆迁了，大哥也搬走了。就这样，我和大哥失去了联系。但是我每次路过的时候，我都会眼睛不自主地往这望一望。 我希望能出现那个人的身影，能够让我看到。
Wang Yongqiang will never forget the sweet pilaf that filled his stomach, nor will he forget the man's kindness as it continues to inspire him.
今天的开学第一课呢，是由我和我身边的这位老师沈婷老师跟大家一起去进行普及应急救护知识。
我们今天讲的这个呢，就叫海姆立克急救法，然后全心放在里面，然后布包住我们的石头，快速的按压，身体的衣物出来了。
After overcoming adversity, Wang Yongqiang founded the Bofeng Little Soldier Volunteer Service Team, embarking on a journey of public welfare.
哪位同学自告奋勇？
没想到做好事会上瘾，经常做志愿服务，他看到的东西是不一样的，所以我看到的全是美好。前2天，北京的一个盲人，他来到乌鲁木齐，早晨10点钟到下午的4点钟上火车，这段时间要让他游览乌鲁木齐。走到河滩路上，我介绍河滩路；走到8楼，我介绍8楼。我让他用手触摸那个8楼那2个字儿，我说这就是刀郎唱2002年第1场雪那个8楼。我们这个在乌鲁木齐任何一个角度都可以看到一座雪山，叫做博格大峰。给他介绍了红光山景区，从一座荒山现在变成了一座森林公园。从上车那一瞬间开始起，我就不停地讲，新疆真的是发生了翻天覆地的一个变化。我们参与了赛前的物资发放的工作，我们200人的任务，我们报了大概300多个人。
Each small action contributes to something bigger. Today, the Bofeng Little Soldier Volunteer Service Team has over 200 members. A single sliver of light may be faint, but many together can illuminate the world.
大家走进公益倡导摊位，加入志愿者，成为一名光荣的志愿者。你看啊，你不能以你们单位
啊，就说是我们单位由我来负责。
想成为我们光荣的志愿者吗？以前有没有参与过？
我经常讲，我说这个公益呢，不是一个人的全力以赴，而是更多人的力所能及。我记得最清楚的就是，他肚子特别大，他走路一颠一颠的，很欢快的样子那一次。如果能够再次碰到他，我绝对一眼能够把他认出来，不管能不能找到。我也是经常跟我自己在说，这些好人都是蛮有大的。
While kindness flows like a gentle current in Urumqi, nearly 600 kilometers away in Tacheng, musical notes echo, creating a bridge that connects Xinjiang with the world. College freshman Shirine is volunteering at the Tacheng International Accordion Art Festival.
думаю, что мы классно проведем время и произойдет какой-то обмен культурами. Я жду с нетерпением.
Мы первый раз.
Мы
не
первый раз.
знаем, что
Первый раз.
What I need Tacheng. Tacheng never sleep.
Привет, Тачен!
Shirine's summer is busy, but full of excitement. For 4 consecutive years, Tacheng has hosted the International Accordion Art Festival, showcasing its unique cultural charm.
塔城每年这个时候都特别的热闹，然后每一个人都想来到塔城，然后来感受这种风情的美妙。
你是我天边最美的云彩，让我用心把你留下来，留下来，
留下来。
As the Tacheng International Accordion Art Festival approaches, the people of Tacheng are busier than ever. The festival's highlight this year is setting the Guinness World Record for the largest accordion ensemble. An accordion enthusiast since childhood, Shirine has dreamed of performing on this stage.
塔城人太爱手风琴了，每个人都在为塔城变得越来越好而努力。
Rinat Demayev and Dmitry Zubtsovsky are members of the popular Russian accordion group Bayan Drive. This is their first visit to beautiful Tacheng, and they are deeply fascinated by everything they see.
现在我们听到了一些手风琴和
А еще смотри, какие инструменты.
这个乐器呢是冬不拉，哈萨克族的冬不拉。
Добра.
Добра, yes.
Это очень хорошо сочетается с аккордеоном. Можем попробовать вместе, да.
Вот возьми вот этот инструмент, возьми. Давай я тебе помогу. Я держу.
Beautiful music flows freely, a feast for the ears as people from diverse backgrounds tune in and answer each other. Tacheng's vitality inspires this 19-year-old. Despite being so busy, she still rushes to her cousin's wedding to give her heartfelt blessings.
那么在这个喜庆的日子里，我们非常优秀的塔城小伙穆萨帕和迪里胡马喜结良缘。他们家族有6个民族，那么喜来妈妈的家有3个民族，这就是一个团结和谐的家庭。
When Shirinai's family band begins to play, music and dances from different ethnic backgrounds unfold one after another. To this Silk Road fusion, guests dance with joy, wishing the newlyweds a life as sweet as pomegranate seeds. This is an event beyond imagination. Shirine will join musicians from around the world and locals to set the Guinness World Record for the largest accordion ensemble, with over 5,000 performers. In this moment, accordions unite hearts as one.
冲击5070人，最大规模手风琴合奏吉尼斯世界纪录。
以前就是我觉得塔城很小嘛，想离开，但是现在我慢慢发现塔城很大，大到可以把世界各地的手风琴声音在这里汇聚起来。
For Shirinei, her hometown was once a place she longed to escape. As more than 5,000 accordions are played in harmony, she realizes that the world has found her. To guard the land is to live in hope of beautiful encounters. With mountains and rivers as witnesses, dreams can come true. The people watch over Xinjiang, a land of surging energy, 1/6 of China.